What's going on, NFA family? Aurel Moody here with Yolanda Feblis.
What's up?
So we finally got a location for our wedding
And a date.
and a date. So that's one of the hurdles, I guess, that we're over. It's kind of interesting how it came about because, as you might assume, weddings are very, very expensive. Very expensive, especially when you look at certain things. For example, I'm going to show you something. I'm getting behind the camera now. Yolanda's been looking at for. Can you see? Can you see what you're in for right here? This isn't even all of them. This is just some of all of the magazines that she's been going through. And when she gets all these ideas in her head from these magazines, it can become very, very expensive. Isn't that right?
Yes, very expensive. The average wedding in America is what, $26,000
A day.
for one day. We both agreed. We don't want to get ridiculous for one day. So.
Yeah, but none of these magazines help you feel any better about that decision. Because they're like, oh, you need to get this little tinsel that hangs over everyone's head, and the tinsel is just $75 per person, and it's a great bargain at tinselbargain.com. I'm like, that doesn't seem like it makes sense to me.
But it looks pretty.
So we ran into a really awesome deal. We found this place that can actually do the wedding, and the only thing about it is we have to do the wedding by a certain date. So we're actually doing our wedding now in January.
In Syracuse.
Which is cold and snowy. But here's the benefit of it. One, there's like 2 or 3 3-day weekends in the year, I think. Maybe even 2.
I think there's...
There could be 3 3-day weekends in 2012 that don't fall with the Omer. So you can't get married during certain times of the year because of the dates and the Omer and all those kind of details. So Labor Day was one of them, which is in September, and Martin Luther King Jr. weekend is another one, which is in January. So we thought, well, we're gonna get married, might as well get married. We can do it January, so just kind of like pull the band-aid off, just get it done in a couple of months, and it'll be a 3-day weekend, so people can still come up, because obviously we can't get married on Shabbat, so you can't do Friday or Saturday. Someone said that you could technically do a Saturday wedding because in January the sun goes down at like 5 o'clock. So if you would start the wedding at like, say, 7 o'clock or something like that, you could still do a Saturday night wedding.
That's rushing it because you can't do any preparation during Shabbat. So that's just kind of...
So we want to do it on a Sunday. So it's going to be January 15th, 2012.
Which we are working on save the date cards, invitations, all that stuff. So we've already gotten inquiries. So if you're watching this video and you're wondering, that stuff, guest list, all of that, still needs to be worked out. But we do have the date. And another advantage of January, besides being cozy and romantic during the winter time, is that for his schedule, it's one of the best times.
Right. So I do a lot of, I speak to colleges and other organizations about student leadership, student success, student entrepreneurship. So my calendar, my work calendar is very much revolves around the academic calendar. So months like December and January, the college semester really isn't in full effect. So it's a good time for me. So it actually works out a lot of ways to be a good deal.
It was, an excellent deal. The interesting thing about the venue is, though, I had in my head many different ideas of what kind of venue that I would want. This place is actually none of them, but I think that I'll grow to really like it. It is very charming.
It's not. She made it sound like it's a bad, like we get married in a laundry room or something. It's not like that. It's a classical place, and it looks really
Victorian
nice.
Classic, right? But I was thinking of something industrial, like a foundry in New York City, or a winery, a vineyard, or a garden. Where it's warm outside. Or the beach, hello, destination wedding, but for various reasons, all of those really didn't work out for us.
So we're doing a winter wonderland wedding, which, there'll be snowflakes and baby's breath and cinnamon sticks and
hot chocolate,
apple cider and all that. So it'll be hot, it'll be good. It'll be good. And, people who've never seen snow before, like we got people coming from Florida and California. they'll get to see snow.
So for the first time, I'm actually hoping it will snow.
Not a blizzard.
Not a blizzard, just light snow.
So yeah, so we got the place. We're really excited, and we got the date. So January 15th.
See ya.